I feel like Tom Cruise.
As soon as I read the script, I just, I was drawn to the character, obviously. I just felt like it had been like a role that I was always like meant to play in a way, and I felt like the script was just, it was really unique, it was original. It's an original story, which is like kind of rare in studio nowadays. When you meet my character, he's living underground in a bunker, which humanity is sort of all kind of gone down into these protective like bunkers that were, you know, built to keep people safe when the apocalypse hit and the monsters sort of took over the surface of the earth. And so he's kind of like the youngest one in his bunker. He's sort of like the ninth wheel in a way. Everyone's kind of like older and is coupled up, and he's kind of like the runt of the bunker a little bit, and wants to be a hero so bad, and wants to find love so bad, and is sort of a little scaredy cat in his own way. He just like is so incapable of handling any kind of, he wants to be brave more than anything, and he really like just can't find it in him, and it's just, it's sort of like his goal to like, to one day like, you know, help and to protect and to find Amy, who is, his girlfriend from when he was a kid, and he's still, is longing for, essentially.
3, 2, 1, hit! Go.
Hey! Hey! Boy! Wait! Boy! What's going on? Boy!
Look out! And head!
Oh my God.
It's very dangerous, like no one survives on the surface. That's essentially, you know, Joel's taking on an impossible journey. Even trained groups of hunters, you know, can't survive on the surface. It's like sort of like anything and everything can and will kill you out there at this point. So it's what makes his journey, you know, all the more impossible, and what makes his like surviving it all the more hilarious.
Yes, sir. He will eventually, yeah. Hold. Good hold.
Do not give up on your quest, Joel. When you see her, she will appreciate the grand romantic gesture implied by your journey and be moved by your kindness and leadership qualities.
Clyde and Minnow, I mean, they end up saving his life multiple times, even after they part ways. Sort of just like, you know, there's a mantra that Minnow teaches Joel that ends up, there's like several mantras, I think, that end up saving him, and just everything they kind of like teach him about the surface and about certain monsters come into play eventually and help him even long after they're gone. So they save his life the whole film, basically. He couldn't be alive without Clyde and Minnow.
Here we go, ready Minnow, and action Minnow.
1, 2, 3, 4, and...
Anything and everything just like helps Joel in this movie. Like he definitely doesn't get through it all by himself. And Boy's his right-hand man. I mean, Boy's the first person to save Joel on the surface. And they become a team, you know. Boy's lost like his owner in the apocalypse, and sort of is just like constantly searching for her still. And Joel is like sort of in need of like a partner, and they kind of, you know, like it's like this perfect marriage in a way of, you know, a kid who's like kind of in over his head out on the surface, overrun by monsters, and a dog who's sort of like the experienced one, kind of, you know, showing him the ropes.
3, 2, 1, action!
No. 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 No.
Sand gobblers are pretty cool because they react to sound, and so you can't really move, and they kind of like, they kind of live underneath the earth and kind of just can come up and kill you. The hell crab's gotta be one. The leeches I like, that's an underrated one. The bullfrog is great. I love the little eyes on the bullfrog and how he uses his tongue to kind of, you know, sort of like lasso his prey in. Yeah, I don't know. It's the, you know, that's such a fun part of the movie. Even just like, that's a fun part of making the movies. Like, there's still gonna be so much to fill in, like after I've gone and we'll come back and eventually see the film, like half of it's still not even there, so. That's part of the fun of like making something like this and seeing that whole side of the film, which is such a huge aspect of it, you know. See that world come to life, it'll be cool.
Get it, bring it here, hero, bring it here.
Yes! Good boy, bite it! Bite it off!
Michael just totally got the movie, just the spirit of it and the energy of it and the heart of it. From the get-go, like I remember being sent, you know, his materials on it, like really early on, just how he saw the film and how he was kind of pitching, how like his vision for it. And I remember it was really amazing. He sort of did it through like in kind of balance it all, and I just felt like Michael was so good at kind of always keeping that in check, which is like the hardest thing to do when you're shooting a movie over the course of 2-3 months.
And the frog starts to rise.
Minnow, finish him off.
1, 2, 3, 4, and
Hurry.